This is my morning wellness ritual. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. Here we talk about everything that has to do with holistic wellness, meditation, breath work, self-love, personal development. And if you like my videos, don't forget to click the subscribe button right here. People often ask me, what is your morning routine? What do you do when you wake up in the morning? And I'm actually quite structured.
Now, I didn't used to be.
I am extremely disciplined now. I keep to a schedule, and this is a non-negotiable for me. So I wake up early. I wake up between 5 to 6 a.m. depending on what time I've slept the night before, but usually it's between 5 or 6 a.m. because I find that to be the optimal time for my circadian rhythm, and I function best when it's in the early hours of the morning. Having a disciplined morning ritual has been one of the most transformative tools in my personal development, in my soulful development, and elevating my mental health, my emotional health, and my physical health. And I'm going to share with you how I do it. This is how my day begins every morning. I wake up between 5 and 6 a.m. before the sun rises. And the first thing I do is make up my bed. Now, for most of you, this may seem like a task that's not very important, and I used to think so as well. But having a practice like this gives you a sense of self-responsibility, of taking accountability for yourself. And when you start your day right, neat and tidy, organized, you are able to take on your day with a lot more self-control and a lot more organizational skills. My second wellness non-negotiable morning ritual is drinking a glass of water, room temperature water, upon waking up first thing in the morning. This way I can cleanse my body, cleanse my system, begin a purification process throughout. I then start my day with a movement practice of some kind, whether it's yoga or conscious movement, tai chi, qigong. I commit to moving my body to increase the energetic flow throughout, ironing out all the creases and kinks that we have accumulated throughout the night while we are sleeping. Movement in our bodies create movement in our lives. And when we have stagnant energy locked within our physical body, it can create tension and stress in our mental body as well. Mindful movement can help you tap into the space beyond your busy mind where you are already calm and clear. By focusing on the breath while doing some simple movements, we can begin to synchronize our mind and our body with breath and rhythm. Which brings me to my next wellness practice, connecting with nature. Humans have long intuitively been connected to nature, which is good for the mind, the body, and the soul. The positive impacts of nature on humans are unending. On the social, emotional, psychological, and mental level, being in nature, living near nature, or even looking at paintings and videos of nature can have impactful experiences on the brain, bodies, our feelings, thought processes, and social interactions. When we are in nature, we naturally produce positive emotions that calm our nervous systems. And these in turn help us to cultivate greater openness, creativity, connection, generosity, compassion, kindness, resilience, endurance, stamina to overcome any challenges that come into our lives. Taking your movement practices into nature is a great way to connect with the abundance energy of the universe. And some of the ways that I do it are, I will go bare feet so that I can feel the earth beneath my feet. Standing bare feet on the earth allows me to feel connected and supported. This is one of my favorite grounding practices to realign myself with the universe. The next thing I do is instilling a spiritual practice. I define spiritual practice as something that we do every day that draws us deeper into who we really are by connecting us with our divine self. Before I sit down for my seated silent meditation, I like to be guided by a crystal. Crystals have been used since ancient times as healing tools for all sorts of health, spiritual, and emotional issues. When we meditate, we're often trying to go inward, deep within our consciousness, to embrace our thoughts so that we can move through it and hear the voice of our highest selves. Many people believe that crystals can be used as a tool to help us clear that space and amplify our truthful inner voice, making meditation even more effective, magnifying its power. The next wellness practice is something that I love doing every day, connecting and building relationships with my plants. I treat it like it's a living being, cultivating its energy just as I would with an ancestor or an angel. The most important habit I formed in the last few years of my spiritual journey is meditation. Meditation has helped me in ways that no other therapy or wellness practice has. It's helped me to become more peaceful, more focused, with more clarity, less worried about discomfort, more appreciative and attentive to everything in my life. I'm far from perfect, but meditation has helped me transform in ways that no other practice has done. As someone who has battled with ADHD and all sorts of attention and mood issues since I was a child, meditation has been a truly saving grace. Probably most importantly, it has helped me to understand my own self, heightening my sense of self-awareness. Before I started meditating, I never thought about what was really going on inside my head or inside my heart. Things would just happen. I would just do things without any deeper consciousness. Meditation practice is a time for me to check in with how I am feeling. As I settle into my meditation, I check in with myself. I will ask myself questions like, how does my body feel today? How does my mind feel today? What is the quality of my thoughts? What is the quality of my breath? Do I feel busy, tired, anxious, happy? Seeing whatever that comes up to the surface is a great opportunity for me to recalibrate and dive deeper into self-reflection. After meditation practice is a time I like to connect with higher spiritual guidance. My energy is at its optimal level after meditation. I notice that my thoughts and feelings will arise during meditation, which allows me to connect deeper with the energies within and with the external energy coming from the universe. If I have a problem or a question, this is my time to ask. to a higher power to give me the answers and messages to guide me along my way. After I am finished with my meditation and spiritual guidance, I start to prepare my breakfast. We all know that a balanced breakfast is important for starting our day right. I first begin by making myself a hot cup of caffeine-free tea. I used to feel very lonely in the world of caffeine addicts because I was one of them. Drinking 5 to 8 cups of coffee every day was causing me a lot of anxiety and heart palpitations. I realized that caffeine is only a short-term solution to increasing energy. And I wanted to live a life full of energy without being addicted to caffeine at all. Every morning now, I sip on energy-boosting, caffeine-free hot tea with fresh mint, which helps me to feel energized, purified, de-stressed, with increased alertness and improving my mood and memory at the same time. In the past, I would either not eat breakfast or eat a breakfast that was completely out of harmony with what my body needed. Things like bagels, cream cheese, sugary cereals, foods high in sodium, and anything that I could find to hold my body over. I now emphasize on eating a whole, minimally processed, plant-based diet, limiting animal products, and focusing on plants, including vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, seeds, and nuts, which make up the majority of what I eat each and every day. And with all of these wellness practices that I'm doing, I practice mindfulness at all times. I felt that in the past, I was literally missing out on most of my life, leaving me feeling shallow, hollow, empty, deeply unsettled, and depleted. Everything that I was doing was completely mindless. Instead of being preoccupied with my memories of the past, ruminating in thoughts and worries about the future, and judging myself for every little emotion or reaction that surfaces, I now practice mindfulness with every action that I do, including cooking my food, cutting my vegetables, eating my food, breathing, walking. Everything is practiced with attentive care. When you scoff down your food, mindlessly, watching TV, staring at the computer, scrolling through social media feed after feed, you are missing out on the delicious taste, smell, and nourishment of the food that is providing your life. You're less likely to feel satisfied and nourished because you are missing out on being in the present moment. When you eat, pay attention to eating, paying attention to the texture, temperature, and quality of your food, being grateful for the nourishment that enters your body, feeding your systems. Another mindfulness technique that you can practice is paying attention to your breathing. Your breathing occurs naturally and rhythmically. When you pay attention to it, it takes you out of your mind and into the connection of your body. You momentarily free yourself from your thoughts, worries, fears, and anxiety. I like to eat my breakfast sitting on the floor as my grounding practice. It is a great way for me to connect with all of my senses. Touch, smell, taste, sound, sight are my gateway into the present moment. When you put love and attention into these simple tasks of your day, you will be amazed at how much joy and peace that they can bring you. After breakfast, I sit down to journal intentionally. The act of writing in my journal allows me to understand myself better, keep track of small changes, become aware of what really matters to me and how my emotions feel. It is also a great practice to boost creativity, represent any emotions in a safe environment. And these are my top tips for starting your day off on a high vibrational frequency. I want to wish you well on a beautiful morning by giving you a guided meditation to start your day right. So let's begin by sitting down in a comfortable seated position, legs crossed, taking a deep breath in through your nose and a full exhale out of your mouth. Beginning to slowly settle into your body. Becoming conscious of the quality of your breath. Connecting to all of the sounds around you. Become aware of the vastness of the space that is all around you, way out beyond you. Breathing in deep into your belly, setting your intention now to create expansion, connection to yourself. Opening your heart to give and receive more love. Opening your voice to speak only kindness and act with rising compassion. Sitting up tall, eyes gently closed, take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe in the power of love, of positivity, of light. Now exhale your breath fully out through your nose, releasing any limitations and attachments within you. Breathing out, letting it go, letting it all go. Breathing in life, breathing out fear. Breathing in calmness, breathing out chaos. Your breath is effortless, like the waves of the ocean, rising and falling at its own natural rhythm. Your belly rising and falling with each inhale and exhale. Breathing in light, breathing out darkness. Every breath is a celebration of your life here and now. Inhale deeply and shine it all back out on the exhalation. I wish you a beautiful morning ahead. taking on your day with a grateful heart. And I hope that beautiful things flow into your life effortlessly. Namaste.